back for like 12 hours at this point. They were like, "Can you go again?" And we're like, "We've been gone for 3 months. Please let us breathe.
Please, we want some
Give us a
time off.
weekend."
We deserve better unions.
Well,
don't have a
Talia
union.
has kind.
The undead
Talia
do,
has.
but you don't.
Oh, okay. Rude.
That's discriminatory.
Even the pirates, even the undead pirates have a union.
Even the French.
The French are in a union.
Oh, God.
They run the union.
I will not buy any of these at the moment, but I will keep them in mind. Oh, God. Candy glass mask. You can pay with 1 minute of your own laughter, stolen forever.
That's excellent. Also, the carousel thing bracelet is 1, amazing flavor. 2, slightly useful still. 3, weirdly fitting for bonkers. But, like I said, he's not checking this time. He'll probably check later when he finds out that everybody else has gotten secret under the table items that were in the back room, basically. But he won't check this time.
Reasonable.
Like I said,
Also,
he wouldn't think to, and I'm sticking to that.
I am pretty sure you can get out of some bullshit agreement if you buy the Ribbon of Vanishing Turn and pay for a truth you never told. Because that means you can't tell that truth.
So what was it that you told?
Oh.
It's gone now.
Only I know. And the guy I told it to, but... only
I
us
don't
two
know now because I sold it. I don't own it anymore.
Yeah. I was gonna say, in Fey Manor, like, that wouldn't be his anymore. It would just be gone.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually a really, really powerful tool for the DM if you want to just give something up like that. Because that has to come back to bite you somehow.
Yeah. Lots of these things can bite you.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All of these prices are things for me to have fun with, basically.
A hard sugar mask shaped like a clown's face, crackled with time. Hey, Bonnie, wanna play a game?
It's not... No!
I'm not entirely sure, but I have devoted myself to 1 week of silence. Hi.
To be honest, Talia's ones are the least suffering for her. I'm gonna have it with her. A month of life force for an eternal, not really gonna do much. Your own spinal fluid might be quite harrowing. Blood relative,
But killing a guy,
a little bit
no big
hard
deal.
for Talia. Talia can't really kill a blood relative. She thinks they're already all dead.
Well,
I
don't
mean, she
you
can
think that
get
can
a
happen?
child.
Don't you think, like, I have, like, a distant cousin that, you know, moved abroad, that just intertwined with some of the Empire, like,
The
this
most
emperor's
distant
kin, and
possible.
that I have, like, a distant fourth cousin, 50 twice removed somewhere in the city.
At that point, it's not a blood relative anymore, I'm going to be honest. It's so diluted. Oh god, what happens if she sells Dimblum's name erased from reality?
yeah.
What happens to that?
Oh!
Well, she would not
Thank
know
you very
Dimlim,
much.
she would know Alcar,
you
so
okay?
she can tell
Would
Alcar's name.
this mean that Dimblum becomes soulless?
No, Dimblum has 2 souls anyway, it's fine.
Okay.
I have backup.
He has a
soul,
spare!
bitch. I have a spare soul. Just for emergencies of betrayal from my previous wife.
How, like, your electric car has a backup battery.
Yes.
Yeah, you have a backup soul.
Are you calling Dimblin an electric car?
As long as he's not a Tesla, we're okay.
Yes. Otherwise, his alignment might be in question.
Yes.
I am just the car, I am not the creator.
Gonna be over
That's
here
what-
throwing up the sigil of Vecna or something.
Don't insult Vecna. Vecna has more taste than that.
Okay. Okay. I don't need any of these items, so I am ready to start.
I know. What was the other shop you were interested in before I start a recap?
Well, this is more of like a selfish thing. So, like, if we are here for 2 days before we leave, at some point Talia would want to go to. Wait, what
Front.
shop is this?
The French.
Would
Just
it-
go and see the French.
Would it be the Immortal Information Broker?
Oh.
Why do you need information?
Because I am an ancient being searching for knowledge.
True.
And where do you find
Used to know-
knowledge?
In the
At
hands
Just
of-
know where her bank
In
account
the
is.
hands of those you cannot trust.
Mm-hmm.
Generally true.
I have. This is actually two-parted, which is why I'm going to the broker specifically.
Uh-huh.
By the way, the broker does have a service list now.
Oh,
They all have service lists now. And if they offer a service, they have a service list. If they offer an inventory, they have an inventory. Even the Pharaoh's cargo haulers have shit that you can get.
Oh
Like
my
you-
god.
Like you can
He's still not
hire it. You can
training?
yeah. You can even hire
That's-
an entire undead crew from the cargo haulers and have an anti-piracy defense system and cargo
Oh.
drones.
But why?
We have a Mular, but that's
Yeah,
still pretty tempting.
yeah. If you didn't have a moolah, kind of useful.
I cannot pay for any of these services. No, I can pay for one of these services.
Yeah, they don't come cheap.
yeah, like, but the problem here is that what I am searching for is not on this list, or if it is on the list, it's just a thing mixed in with a bunch of other things I don't need.
Yeah.
So could I get like a discount for just searching for?
No, you can get
Can I get a discount for searching for
you can
something?
get a custom
searched
service.
really hard here. Can I get a discount?
Okay, then I need a custom
Article
service then.
1C, haggling is illegal.
I've just realised one thing though. If you got if your answer to everything is moolah, if someone comes up to you and say, "I have a god, I have an army," your response is going to be, "We have a moolah." And he's very unhinged. Moolah has a big gun.
Mular, fire up
that.
the world track.
Yeah, see, it's a perfect threat. That's a great bargaining tactic. If you're in the middle of a diplomatic negotiation, fire up the world
Oh, yeah.
tracker.
And I can see this exchange going down with, like, you know, some horrible big bad evil guy being like, the what? Oh, the world cracker. Yeah, it's a gun that can destroy, like, planets in seconds, so
It's a gun that can
I
erase
don't know,
you from
we'll-
existence,
we'll
basically.
see what it does for you.
I like changes every time. Right. Who is recapping? Oh, everyone is recapping. It's done in character, apart from Talia.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
we have
Talia
not
was
had enough time
Talia
passed
was
for
here
another-
last time.
No,
She
No.
was.
it was not. We went clothes shopping last time.
Yep.
Oh yes.
And I was not there.
No.
Correct. She did a little bit of retconning, so she still has a little
Yeah,
bit
because
of
not
input,
too much
though.
happened last time. That's why I was a bit
Yeah,
iffy
yeah, yeah.
on it.
So Bonnie, like I said,
Yeah.
I hope you find that as sort of a, like I said, half just I wanted to do something nice for you, and half an apology.
I mean,
for
it was
being a little bit of a-
really nice of you to buy the dress for me. I
Yeah, no, like I said,
appreciate that.
One, I want my friends to have nice things. Two, like I said, I've committed a couple of social faux pas, and I hope that this garners some good graces from you at least.
Social
It
faux
will.
pas.
And I
Oh, and man, these new ones. Ah, these ones look good too. Which one do you think I should wear first? This one, holding up like the red flourishy one, or this one, holding up the one I don't remember what it looks like.
The diplomats.
I would say the red one. I like
red
the red
Ooh,
one.
good choice.
Yes.
There was something on the tag about it being illegal in some places, so hopefully that's not here since it was in the store here.
I mean, it was sold here, so why would it be
I-
illegal here?
It's not.
I
that
don't know.
one.
No. It was the red flourishy
It's that one.
No, it wasn't that one. Oh, that was the second one that I didn't remember. Was it? The first one I was thinking was the pirate one. It was the I have the names if you want them. I just didn't. I
Oh,
couldn't write
the
down
Vampire Corsair sash. That's the
the
one.
Vampire Corsair sash. There we go.
Yeah. Wasn't the other one your
Let me
I
check.
believe it was the
Rune thing.
Yeah, the Living Rune, whatever.
The
Veil of Living Runes.
Yeah, the Veil of Living Runes.
You know, maybe I should. This one looks so cool, but maybe I should hold off wearing it until I'm gonna run it by
Lawkeeper
Phalix first. Yeah, I'm gonna run it by him first and make sure it does it. I don't. It wasn't in the bylaws that we signed, but I still don't want to commit a social faux pas a worse social faux pas coming from another show. Anyway, you know what I mean.
Yeah. I know what you mean. We should
That's it.
probably, show off our new fancy clothing to Talia before we
That's true.
swing by the place that I bought my new armor before we go out to rescue some damsels in distress or something.
Yeah, I feel bad even taking a few hours of downtime to shop when there's some mission on,
We
urgent
are
need.
mortals, bonkers. We
know.
need we can't. We're just gonna work ourselves to the bones, and then we're gonna die young, and we're gonna grow up with all these
ailments.
ailments and body pain.
Rheumatoid arthritis.
And
Body paint?
we
I wonder
are
if they're
just.
counting on us working ourselves to the bone.
Oh, maybe they do.
One of
Like, literally,
us.
not like
one
even-
of us.
Maybe that's the point. But anyway, they've given us a couple of days, and I'm with you. I'm exhausted. It's nice to breathe, but I still feel bad.
Yes, and just look at me, and I'll do a twirl.
You do look.
You-
What dress did we get for Bonnie?
The
It's the Crown
Crown
Fire.
Fire mantle set
There we
without the
Ooh.
bag.
We are without the bag, sadly.
Yes,
Yeah.
the bag was too expensive.
The bag was too expensive.
You do look absolutely radiant in both
Yeah.
senses of the word.
Yes,
You
they do.
do look amazing. That is a dress fit for a female of your stature. It bolsters your others people view on you, and you should wear it with pride.
It bolstered these as well, and
Talia's
she
drunk.
sucks my boobs up. Almost as well as that dress bolsters yours. And she will wink to Talia.
Why, thank you, but you do look marvelous in the dress.
Thank you. And I will
So,
do
what
a
have you been up to,
curse bow.
Talia?
Oh, just on and about, looking at I've been people watching mostly.
Okay.
That feels. There's something about that I can't put my finger on, but all right.
Well, there are quite interesting people here.
No, absolutely.
I mean, yes. Damn.
And it looks like you've been doing a bit of shopping too there.
Ah,
Anything good?
yes. Well, I did find this new. Is it a cloak? Yes, it is a cloak.
I love the fact you have to check. I've bought this thing. It's a cloak, right?
I think it's a cloak. I think I specifically. Hold on, I copy pasted it.
It is a cloak.
Yes.
Yes.
It is a crimson cloak in the finest silk, which she now has draped around her. It does quite fit my eyes, I think.
Yes, it does. It fits you wonderfully.
Thank you.
It does look very nice on you.
I don't have a picture of my crimson cloak. I didn't think I had it until now.
Fair
We're
enough.
assuming a crimson cloak looks nice on you.
Yes.
hey, we can match once I get this one. We can match once I get this one cleared with the local
with
Phalanx.
HR.
Yeah, with HR.
You know, that coat looks really good, but I do get why you want to talk about the color. They are banned in some areas.
Yeah, there was something on the tag about it being illegal in a lot of places, which I don't care about most of them, but here I definitely care about, especially because they already told me to like better. So, I don't want to do worse again. I've been neglecting my appearance here a little bit, and I don't want to accidentally make things worse. So we went with a very, very safe route. This one's sometimes uses uniforms here, so it actually looks pretty good on me. He's wearing like you saw the one that he's wearing. He's wearing the
Yes.
blue, like the blue vibrant suit almost.
I mean, it's so not bonkers,
so-
but
No, it's safe. It's comfortable enough. It looks good here.
You look more sagely and caster focused.
Yeah, it's not really my speed, but like, I look the part of a diplomat while I'm here playing the part of a diplomat. When I get back to running and jumping and doing things, I can wear the little swashbuckler get up. That looks a lot more comfortable.
I do believe this is one of the finest clothing pieces you do own. So yes.
I think it's the most expensive thing I have ever touched. So yes.
Talia's like, this one has a label. It's also worth knowing, above table, you were also made Hands of the Emperor. Which is what the other hand is.
Yep.
Basically enforces.
Yeah.
Granted some privilege.
Yeah. To summarize, basically, our position as, like, relatively high-ranking members of society has been made official. We can call him the Emperor, or at least the...
Yeah, you can get hold of him. You can't just kind of snapshot the Emperor. Hi, Assyrian. Just here, figure out what to do. Killed a few people. Nice day, you know. I mean, Talia maybe can.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, Talia would be the one who's like, yeah, I had some nice sauteed mushrooms for dinner, paired it with a nice wine.
Yeah,
an old lady on
Talia's is
Snapchat.
just literally food and drink.
She's sending it to the girl group.
Oh, God.
And just copies.
Yeah, so like whatever the Emperor's having on the menu, she's getting inspo pictures from people who's dining around
From
him,
his
the
wife.
female. Yeah, we're sharing recipes, knitting patterns.
You're a
Talia
foodie.
knits.
You just
She doesn't
That
knit,
feels
but
like-
she knows how to.
She knows how to, she just doesn't do it. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
you've just described magical Pinterest.
Yeah.
We're doing mood boards and shit, like monthly mood board. So we're setting the trends for the whole of Nocturnus.
There we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so to summarize the reading here, which I do recommend reading, we got this last week. But yeah, basically our position has been made official, and we have some privileges because of it. We have additional duties as well, but it's pretty much in line with what we've already been expecting to do anyway.
Yeah. Yes, it is. But alas, I think our fun is over, and
More pressing
should
matters at hand.
probably, do the things.
Yeah, we can get going shortly. I do need to run by that. I don't know if I... Where is it, the forge that you ran by that made your...
Oh,
making your custom
the
armor?
Amber
Still need to run by there?
Crucible?
The Ember Crucible, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm heading over there right now to get my order. So let's just
That's
walk over.
Because I wanted to talk to them about my, some upgrades. Even if we could just get parts or something like that from them, depending on what they have. See about upgrading my armor. My jacket, and my legs a little bit. Have, a second set of eyes on it, in addition to, our onboard artificer.
Yes.
So, And we walk towards the Ember
Crucible.
Crucible.
Crucible. Yes.
They
Meanwhile,
cruise and they ball.
Is Talia going with you, or Talia, you know, veering off to your immortal information broker dealings? Who you guys have met before, it's worth knowing, so it's not too weird.
Yeah.
Well, yes, if I can do like a custom thing.
What would you like to do?
Well, seen as in the description, the what's it called? Information broker has information archives, especially about long gone civilizations. Talia is more curious if, like, because she knows what happened to the people she left with and their faith, but like she hasn't encountered any from her civilization until like Nocturnus, which is not her civilization at all, but it's whatever the closest she's ever been. So if there's like any information, whether it is information from Nocturnus regarding other of our people, or if there's some information from outside that has to do with it.
Have you looked in the Saruk part of the OneNote, by the way?
I had totally
it might help you figure out more of what you want to find out, or be more specific to him.
Oh yeah, I totally
especially under pantheonic clades is might be what you're looking for.
Pantheonic clades. Oh! Oh! Oh. Well, yeah, this actually answers all of my questions.
It's not like I spent thousands of hours doing it.
Well, in my defense, I forgot you've done it. You've mentioned it once, so I had forgotten about it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry.
Rude.
Okay, well, then I don't need anything from the Immortal Broker, and I'll rather go with Bonnie and Bonkers.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, by the way, this is magical Pinterest. There you go.
Magical Pinterest.
Numo Weave.
Yay. I'm
it's a thing.
exclusively watching creatures on Magical Pinterest.
It's also worth knowing that I know you did sign up for Astropet.
Oh! Yes! Am I getting one?
I need to check what the cycle is on it. That should fit. Monthly. No, because you... do you want to give one?
We have been gone for 3 months.
Is this you trying to convince me that the answer's yes?
Yes. And I indeed should have more. No. Oh, that's a while ago I did that.
I didn't and still don't remember that, but that does sound like a very Aina thing to do.
Yes.
Of course
yes, it
I
does.
am.
To be fair, forgetting about it sounds like a very bonkers thing to do. So I'm
Yeah,
just being in character when I don't remember.
Poor Talia is stuck with a forgetful player. She's not that forgetful. Talia would
She's
remember.
stuck with a forgetful player.
Yes, like a proper player.
Yeah.
IRL player. She's stuck with an IRL player that has no memory. So I don't blame Talia for this. She's innocent in all of this.
It's not quite right.
Ooh.
It's not quite right, is it, Oz?
No, but it's close enough.
A mix of the two is perfect. Yes.
Yes.
What did you get this month? Oh, would you like to know what you got this month?
Mhm. That's a stupid question. Of course I want to know.
Is it a puppy shark?
Hey.
Because those are adorable.
You also got a joining gift.
Oh,
Oh.
how nice. That's how they.
it's a-
That's how they keep.
It's a
it.
collar. You're not sure who it's for.
No,
Nobody?
it could be for. I know. I got it. I'm
Okay.
just too busy
were just
typing
busy.
and planning shit.
The other two too normal for this?
Yeah, I think they are.
Wow. All right.
Don't blame us, okay?
I always want to say you lived sheltered lives, but it's not true.
We grew up with Swedish children's stories, okay? We were doomed from the get-go.
I mean, yeah, you were.
I grew up in the dawn of the internet.
Yeah, we were
That's all I'm
there
saying.
when it was written. We saw it being forged upon the anvil.
I wasn't allowed on the internet because my brothers were hugging it.
I didn't see a
There you
social
go.
media network until I was already a man.
Atropet subscription!
I wasn't allowed to use the internet whenever someone was taking a phone call.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that
remember those
sound.
days. Mhm.
Oh god, no! You're giving me PTSD kickbacks. Jesus Christ! There you go. There's your Astro Pet subscription for June.
Amazing.
Nobody else signed up for subscriptions, so this is fine.
No.
I think
Oh,
Bunkers
I
is
need-
very, very content just to scroll the
New
Feywild
page.
vibe section.
Yeah.
You get a holographic wet consult. That's
Yeah,
nice.
for 15 minutes.
Yes.
But like, all right.
It's a checkup for Snuffles and Teddy, basically.
I am immediately,
Very
as we enter
land
back to the ship, when we do that, I am giving Snuffles a Bloom Burst Vital Spray.
Okay.
Oh, I'm giving them both treats, so I'm down to 6 treats now.
Isla's just
Okay.
dealing with the creatures. At this point, you're going to need to recruit more creatures, some kind of fucking zoo on deck. Because Trixie's just going
Hey,
to have
I'm
all the
making-
animals.
Tempter.
There's a
I'm
tree.
going to-
The tree lacks birds and primates.
This
and
is
simians.
like as I progress playing Talia, I'm delving more and more into that she should have been a druid because
Yeah.
I'm making a zoo. That is my end goal with Talia. I'm just gonna have a zoo. I'm gonna be an animal rescuer. It's gonna be a whole thing.
Well, I am still working on the A Place Among the Stars, like your player housing thing. Although, at this point, it's just probably going to be the Oasis.
That's fair. I just had the dumbest and funniest thought running through Ina talking about a zoo.
Oh, God.
And then I went, oh, cool, the undead zoo on Nocturnus. And then I went, the giraffes are particularly funny. The skeletal giraffes are particularly funny.
Oh, Jesus.
Horrifying.
That is
I have this
truly
image of
horrifying.
Just, like, these spines walking by.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
and,
God.
Because of my joining gift, I have a starbound collar and a crest tag. Is those two things something that is 2 in 1, or can I?
They're separate.
Or is it? Okay, so they're separate. Is there GPS tracking in both of them?
No.
They know.
Only the
Please
one
say
with the,
no.
only the crest then.
Yeah.
They are probably meant to be used as a pair, but you can technically use them separately.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm kind of surprised
Maybe
that Bonnie
look away
doesn't go for the drink of the month club, though.
I mean,
No, she only drinks whiskey,
No.
really, doesn't she?
I have my own supply.
No,
Oh.
you have enough to supply the whole of fucking Nocturnus and then some.
Yes.
Even without the tiny
I-
Harolds.
I have a lot of supply.
Giraffe skeletons are actually not as freakishly tall as I would have expected. They don't look nearly as tall as they are.
No. Good for
Like,
them.
they are still tall, weird boys, but...
Well,
Yeah.
it's not that odd.
Yeah, no, they're not as bad as I thought.
It's still bad.
I forgot that they're also like 8 feet of legs, so...
Yeah, there are a lot of leg. The leggy little
But-
supermodels.
Yes. Shall we go
Yes.
to the crucible?
legs that go all the way up. Yeah. Ember Crucible.
Or shall we start browsing Zillow again?
No,
Please
we
don't.
can do that after game only. We're not even risking it on the break. It's not worth it.
It's not that. Okay, what are you looking for at the Crucible? Well, excuse me, getting back into character. What are you looking for at the Crucible, Bonkers?
Well, I'm not entirely sure. Like, that's why I'm seeking the help of an expert. But, like, my signature leather jacket that's in my, this one in the bag now. I wear that all the time. I've had it since I was a teenager. I'll have to tell you the story about how I got it sometime. It's actually really kind of funny. But either way, I love this thing.
Yeah.
And basically, this is kind of my signature look at this point. So, I want to have some sort of mechanical armor or something like that implanted into it, like plates. The thought that I had was like dragon scales, but I don't know if that's gonna be the way it works or not. Like, I have ideas. I am not the engineer for this. Like, I tinker. That's all I do.
I see.
But something inside of it that will still maintain the cool, sleek looks and the comfortable movement, but will give me a little bit of more defense against things, stabbing me in the dark.
Yeah,
Since
no,
that happens
totally.
sometimes.
Then we are going to the right place. They were really nice and professional. And
Yeah.
really
It sounds like-
helpful.
It sounded like they were really, really skilled. You did
Oh,
said
yes.
both engineering and also magic, so hopefully there's a
Yes.
solution in here somewhere.
Though I have not seen the final product, but I am sure they are delivering very well.
If there's one thing I've learned, it's that people here on Nocturus have had hundreds or thousands of years to hone their craft, so they tend to be very good at what they do.
Yes, exactly. And we talk like this until we reach the shop.
What about you, Talia? You gonna get anything here? Any cool
Oh,
projects to ask about?
Well, I don't have any projects, but maybe I'll find some inspiration.
Oh,
We'll
you
see.
should totally get something animal related. Maybe a whistle that lets you
Call
tame things
snuffles.
better.
Oh.
Oh, or call
Yeah.
snuffles.
Oh wow,
Oh,
we
this
we,
one
we
is
really
pretty
need a
interesting.
whistle for you to call Snuffles. That's not a terrible
Yes.
concept at all.
Summon.
Let's summon the old BBEG. Yes, that's a thing we'll do.
Yes.
Can only be used once a week, because Snuffles is a disobedient little bird.
Oh,
Little-
that's funny. Bonker says, pointing out, and he goes, their sign, it's like the hammer coming down on the anvil, but if you look and squint hard enough, it kind of looks inappropriate. Anyway, we're here.
Talia will laugh.
Well spotted.
Like, not very good, but like a little bit. It's there.
A
If you're
little
immature
bit.
enough.
I mean, aren't we all?
Well, we are.
I
aren't
know
we?
I am. I'm working on it.
Why would you
We're
work
working.
on that? That's
People
no
keep calling me
fun.
captain. I can't be going around completely insane all the time. Anyway,
Just partially.
just partially.
I think we just found a new girlfriend for Mular. She will whisper before we enter, because I see like a glimpse of her through the window.
You see,
You know he
Hopefully.
can hear you still, right?
I can hear
Well,
everything. I have already met this entity. We have-
She will not be ashamed of it, but she will still.
We have already interfaced many times.
Oh, wonderful! Then we don't need to introduce the two of you then.
Negative.
I forgot how weird it is to talk to these kinds. And she will just start looking around, because that was more of a like saying to herself, and then she will just start looking around.
I mean, whatever. Bonnie was here first. Either way, hi. My name is Bonkers. I hear that you're a really, really good engineer, enchanter, craftsperson. Is that correct?
Indeed I am. What could I possibly help you with? We have many things to offer. Ours is, of course, a tailored custom service. Please,
Yeah,
come with me.
that's what I heard.
It's delightful to see a repeat customer. Your items will be with you shortly.
Oh, yay.
There you go, Bonnie.
Please come with me.
I was actually inquiring about some work for myself in addition to picking up her shipment.
Excellent.
So,
Please,
I've been
come with me. And
Absolutely.
She'll lead you to a massive stone table, which is filled with holographic screens and fire everywhere in the forge. It is sweltering hot in here. Bonkers is literally, it's almost unacceptable for him because he's covered in fur.
I should have brought my cloak. That thing
It's
keeps
about
me
50
way cooler
degrees
than
C.
this. I know what that is.
It
Yeah.
is a lovely temperature in here, as always.
It's about what it would hit in Arizona.
It's an incredibly dry heat.
Yeah, there's no moisture in here, I bet.
No, there's no moisture
Almost
whatsoever
like
in the
back
vicinity.
home. It's
Almost like home?
like back home.
Oh yeah, you come from a desert, don't you?
Yes, I do.
A lot like the one that we were on with the, I don't remember the name of it. Varkan 4?
Anunnaki.
Anunnaki. Yeah,
Yes.
their planet. Anyway,
Less scorpions, though.
interesting.
More giant
Okay, anyway.
sandworms.
Much more vermin theory.
There's scorpions,
Vermin.
more
Worm-based
sandworms.
Yes.
A much more worm-based ecology. Got it.
Yes.
How can
So,
I help you?
Anyway, well, first off, my name is Bonkers. What can I call you?
My name is Zalara. I am delighted to
Zalara.
meet you. I am here to
nice to meet
request
you as well.
anything I can.
Fantastic.
sentiment is
I'm going to
shared.
reach into my bags, pull out the my leather jacket that I normally wear, and just drape it on the table, trying not to get it in the way of anything, but it is the thing we're working on. So, here's what I was thinking. This is kind of my go-to garment. I've had it for 14, 15 years now. I'm pretty fond of it. Like, I maintain it every couple of times a year. I oil it down. I keep everything like this. I like this thing. It's a signature look for me by now, but here's the problem. As you can see by this repair here,
It is
and this
somewhat
repair here,
worn.
and this repair here, it's pretty worn. Also, I was in it when those happened, so
She's looking
if
over
we
it.
can
This
do
would
something to
explain
make it a
many different
little-
things.
yeah. If we can do something, this one's right here. That's this one. That one, I'm not gonna. The rest of them are fine, but you get the point. I would
Indeed.
like to make it a little bit more puncture resistant, if that's possible. And other than that, like maybe just some care. Like I don't mind it telling the story of my life. Basically, that's one of the joys of leather. But,
So you do not wish for a new item to be created, another to be altered.
Not if we can help it. If we can get some more life out of this one, I'd like to.
It should not be an issue. We can replace the patches and reinforce the item with different materials. Perhaps one of these, and things will flick up on screen. 4 different things will come up. One is labelled Spirit-Bound Leather, another Glacial Soul Alloy, Tunaloth Verdant Weave, and Aetherbone Laminate. The Spirit-Bound Leather looks like tamed beast hide with spiritual resonance to it. The Glacial Soul Alloy seems to have an ice core and lace with spirits. The Tunaloth Verdant Mesh seems to be almost like living plant metal mesh. And the Aetherbone seems to be composed of spirit-fused bone and micro-lattice void steel. These could repair and reinforce.
This one looks like it's made out of plants. Does that mean it regrows itself over time if it does get damaged?
It does regrow small tears over time. It also syncs with nature and druid spells. There are many upgrading routes from this as well.
I like the idea just of it being able to self-repair a little bit. As you can see by the patches here, like, I can make it work, but I'm not...
She's
not
looking
that
over it with a
handy
pair
with
of very long tweezers. She doesn't want to touch it.
It's functional. That's what I'm getting at. Is it works, but it's I know I'm not the expert.
By the way, I did formalize the entire creation process, so I have a whole thing. And I have a PDF to give you, and I formatted it nicely.
Cool. Let's go ahead and start going through that then. I don't want this to take the entire rest of the session, as bunkers can talk a lot.
So which
Just
one are you
half of
picking?
it.
Which are you picking the Verdant Weave?
I like the idea of the Verdant the Verdant Weave just because it regrows itself, and that would appeal to Bunkers. Do any of the other ones specifically boost anything that he's good at, or is it all just magic based?
It's not magic based. They do different things, but they can be based on what you want them to be based on. So that's that.
Okay.
Would you like any iconography or reinforcements?
We don't have any iconography for the ship or anything like that, do we? We don't have like a flag or a symbol.
Yes. Oh, I see Argus Network. Sorry.
We should
No, we
totally
don't.
have that. We should
actually
totally
do.
have
That's
that.
technically the symbol of the ship.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
okay.
we totally have that.
Technically, but you could make it something different.
It feels like that is Mular's symbol for the ship. not
Mular is the
necessarily
ship.
Cruz. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it feels like it might not be the type of symbol we're looking for. We should.
It probably
we should work on
stems.
a.
It probably stems from the creators of Mular and the Arbiter. But
Yeah,
we haven't personalized it, I think. But
We
probably
haven't
should.
become proper pirates yet, so we don't
it-
have the flag.
It
No.
might not be our symbol to use. It might be somebody else's far older than us, except for maybe Talia, because Talia.
There are very few things that is older than Talia.
That's correct. Definitely older
Oh
than me.
wow, it's Italia here. That.
She was
She-
bragging about how she was 16,000 years old or something the other day. She doesn't care.
Yeah, like Talia doesn't care. She brags
knows
about
she's a
her
MILF.
immortality. Yeah, like she knows she's old and she brags about it.
That's the iconography, by the way, if you have an interest in anything like that, or we can add something else at a later date, but you don't have one. There is also reinforcement modules, where we can add different things to different parts of the armour if you want to, like chest plate, shoulders, gauntlets, greaves, boots, cows and hounds. Here's some examples of what can be done. As this is going on, there are things flicking on the screen everywhere with potentialities, and literally the entire armour has arrows coming off it with potential different parts you can do.
You should totally get some resistances, Bonkers.
I don't even know what I would need, but like, yeah,
What
resistance to being
usually
stabbing
hits
is
you?
my things stabbing me or biting me. It's always some form of puncture.
Okay, then I would say piercing would be
That's the point of getting
good-
better armor. So like, yes, but also yeah.
Just piercing?
Yeah,
Let's say, well, what resistance is like? Is it an option for any of them?
Yeah, technically you can be resistant to anything, within theory.
yes. Like I've gotten, it is fire and then radiant from the armor I made here.
I feel like Bonkers is most concerned with physical damage. So let's go ahead and, if we can look into doing piercing, slashing. I'm less worried about bludgeoning, so let's go piercing, slashing, and force. I want to look at those three, because force is like the magical version of physical damage.
No, at this point you just basically tell me what you want and I'll create what you want. So if it doesn't
Yeah,
exist,
that's
I'm
what
going to
I'm-
make it.
Those are the things that I'm looking for, is just
Okay.
extra resistances to physical damage, or things hitting me and punching me and stabbing me.
Then any sort of additional stat increases. You want something increased for intelligence, constitution, resistance from exhaustion, dexterity, no penalty from difficult terrain, etc.
You should increase your charisma so you can persuade
go-
people more.
My charisma's already pretty good.
Just basically tell me what's bothering you on Bonkers and we can try and make it into an armor.
Okay. I was gonna say, I know for sure so far what is bothering him primarily is the being stabbed and bitten part. For other stuff though, let me think. It's not very good gameplay-wise, but if it could increase his intelligence or his constitution. Constitution would be good, intelligence would be useful because he does tinkering stuff, and he's not great at it, but like it might theoretically help him.
Intelligence is also the save that a rogue is proficient in, so that's always
That's
nice.
true, yeah. I have good saves in intelligence and wisdom, but they're not great. They're good.
Mhm.
His dex is the one that he has to do really bad to fail at. Because
Yep.
it's a squirmy boy.
Uh,
Like I said, the big things I was looking for, though, was just just taking less damage.
Also, would you like any visual enhancements? So, fire effects, frost effects, radiant effects, necromantic effects, around you, holographic effects, lightning force. Do you want to light up like a Belisha beacon?
Very anti-stealth.
Let me think. Actually, a visual effect of when he wants it, so something that I can activate, that gives me a little bit of a shroud of like darkness and mist coiling off of it, would actually be pretty cool.
The dramatic
sure.
entrance effect.
The dramatic entrance effect. Just for when he needs it, he can hit that, and it's like flashing lights. It's a little bit showy, but not in the flashing lights sort of way. Or I could go the opposite route and have it light up like a disco ball as a panic mechanism. Something is eating me.
Whatever,
Click the button,
but
just,
the bonkers is under a set amount
it just
of
casts
HP.
hypnotic pattern on everybody.
An anti-hit bonkers mechanism.
Yes, the don't hit bunkers button.
Would you like any? Would you like any synergy? So combat bonuses with others. So it's like as if you can walk through that flames unharmed. If an ally next to you makes an attack, you can assist them. Teleport when hit, things like that.
You know what's really weird? I like this. I want to use. Yeah, I actually have a really good one that I want. I don't know exactly how it would work, but I want to be able to use my luck points on other players.
You like use them or allow others to use them?
With your consent.
I think
Do
with
you
my
want to be
consent.
used
So like,
on or with other players?
Wouldn't that be a reaction from bonkers to
So
make
do you want them to
other
have
people
the?
useful?
Yeah. So do you want bonkers to say how it happens, or do you want the players to use it?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think it would make more sense if that was a reaction from bonkers.
That feels
Yeah,
right.
I was going to agree with that and say like it feels more natural if you can still use it as a reaction, but you can react to if, for example, me or bonkers fails or save or however luck works, and then you can like
just
go.
Literally anything to reroll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you would do yourself, but you could maybe do it on us, but at your discretion. So
How many luck points
Okay,
do you
so-
currently have? 3.
3. It's always 3 unless I take. I don't think I can take defeat.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think
it's just 3
you
points.
could. Yeah, only 3.
But I'm happy to be able to spread that to the other team, or the rest of the team, if that's an enhancement I can make. Like 100%, let the Feywild magic spread.
This is acceptable. It will take me approximately 1 day to complete these. I have all of the required items.
That's good. What do you guys think? Can we hang around another day for this? We technically had 2 days, but I know we wanted to get going.
well,
I mean-
actually, when we're on about improving armor, maybe I should do the same. I'm very easily targetable.
It's the massive jugs. That's what does it.
I
need to
think
move
it's
my
the
car. I'll be right
flambo.
back.
Yes.
Okay.
Should we just take a 5-minute break then?
Or you can do your shopping while he's moving the car.
Oh well, it's down to you guys really. Yeah, no. I feel like the enemy hits me very easily. So maybe I should improve my thing. I have a +2 regular leather armor, which is a leather armor, but I assume it looks flamboyant, like the rest of Talia.
It's covered in fucking snakes and gold and everything.
Yeah, but it's still just a +2 leather armor, so...
Keep in mind that the robe I gave you has a plus in AC. So you don't necessarily need a chest piece. You can have braces
Yeah, I was-
or rings or...
I was
Whatever.
I was just reading about it because I came across it in the robe of the Scorpion Hydra, but I don't have the stats for it. Is it an item?
Yes, it's an item.
Lars made it.
What do you mean stats?
Well, I don't know how it works because I can see it in Roll20. I don't have it anywhere else.
You should be able to add it through your inventory.
Yes, okay. Well,
God damn you, I know.
oh, it doesn't add the DC.
You have
because
to attune to
wait.
it.
No, yes, I have to attune to it first.
Yes.
See, that's the problem. So I'm not
Right.
wearing it.
Yeah.
But still, though, I would still like to improve my leather armor anyway, because it's still something I can wear in addition to the robe,
Okay.
isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. Mechanically, you could.
Yeah, like she's wearing
if
just
a robe is just like an outerwear thing that looks visual.
Yeah,
and
it's-
doesn't have any bonus.
yeah.
then yes,
Unless
you could if that's the case.
well, except for my robe has bonuses,
Then you won't. You
Yeah.
need to pick. You can't use both.
but it
Or you,
but
you
it
can
is
combine the two.
Well, I could do that.
You can do that.
So I can like have it as an armor piece, because I don't know if it's meant to be like this, but it's counted as a wondrous item.
It is
Instead
a
of
wondrous
armor.
item.
Yeah.
It is a robe, so it is a wondrous item and not an armor. Because a lot of
Technically it's clothing.
things around. There is a lot of caster things that is based around not wearing armor, such as my barrier tattoo.
Yeah.
But you can use that as a base or whatever to make it into something more sturdy and into an armor.
Yeah, because
Or-
I would love to be able to combine it into a proper armor piece. Because at this point, a +2 leather armor piece is not enough for me anyway. So I don't know how we are going to make this work, but I need it to be worked in
well,
anyway. Because
just-
I feel like, okay, I have 14 AC, but with the robe I would have 16. I still want to be like more sturdier, so. Which is my aim here.
Don't
So I
play a
don't-
sorcerer then.
Well, I can deal with 16 AC. I just need the robe to become like a proper armor piece. So I don't lose my AC from the leather armor. Unless I can wear both, but
I mean, that's entirely up to Alex. And you are in a shop that does miracles, so you can
Exactly.
basically just
Yeah,
tell him
basically
what you
it's
want
fine.
to do.
I need to know what my options are.
If you want your armor to give you temp HP while using it, so you don't feel so squishy, that's probably manageable. If you want it to increase a stat like Constitution, so you get more HP, it's doable. If you want it to increase your AC, it is doable.
Anything is possible.
Like,
Well, my
This-
question still
yeah,
remains: can I
this-
use the leather armor and the robe at the same time? Because if I can use them at the same time interchangeably, I'd rather upgrade the light armor into some things and have the robe be the robe.
You can't use
I
them at the
post-
same.
I
Technically, you
posted-
can because it's a wondrous item, and
Yes,
not an armor. So
technically.
technically, you can.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
You're
then I
showing
won't.
Bonnie's item. There you go. That's Bonnie's.
Well, I would be showing up my regular leather armor.
But what do you want? Do you just want increased AC on it?
Yes.
That's all you want?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
For now. But I assume I can modify it later.
Yeah, everything's modular. So
For now,
I
I
did
just
have one-
want. Yeah, no, I'm finished.
I did have one small thing to add that I'd forgotten about from mine. It's literally just for flavor. It doesn't actually affect anything mechanically, but I want it to where the arm can lock when I choose it to, so that I can throw my rifle up and lock my arm into place. So literally it's just flavor. It does nothing physically. It's just flavor. Because I already have that feature that allows me to brace when I'm shooting.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to use that in a slightly cooler sounding way. Literally.
I'm gonna be honest. I've made an item and I've made a picture for it. But also, this picture is like an amazing evolution for Bonkers. This is almost how I see Bonkers further on. After, like, having Nocturne and shit and access to stuff.
Is it... There we go.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
The handsome.
This is Bonkers with access to tech. Basically, it's what that is.
This is Bonkers with access to the Matrix.
Yeah, Bonkers is the Matrix.
Yeah, but this is just this is
Why-
Bonkers becoming Matrix.
You look like a hired gun, which is more or less what you are.
Yeah.
I love the glasses.
Mhm.
I really do.
I love...
The glasses
yeah,
has
there's
night
goggles.
vision.
Yeah.
It's just the tech goggles. It's just a new version.
Yeah.
It feels like the way they're on here, it feels like they fold out when he doesn't want them, and they fold back
Yeah,
in.
or they kind of phase in and out, they're like holographic.
Targeting. Yeah,
Yeah.
that too. So he just throws his arm up and goes, "Okay, let's target this." There.
That's also the
Bonkers
item.
as a tech sharpshooter is terrifying. He already is terrifying.
It also has the
He just
item
doesn't know it.
descriptions. This will be ready in one day. Please stay in town if you wish, or I can have it delivered to you.
We should get going, but I don't know if a day in town will...
I mean, it would be nice if you guys got your items as well.
We were given 2 days, and it's been like 4 hours. We can take one day and then head
Well,
out.
Talia
on the
doesn't
next
want
day.
anything now.
No, she just
Oh.
wants her leather armor to get more AC.
Well,
And
I
that-
don't know how this thing works.
No,
I just heard
but
someone
I
adding
I
shit
have
to
a
their
solution,
armor,
I
and I was
have-
like, I want to do that as well because
I have a solution here.
I can sit
So do
here
I.
and spend the entire session adding shit
no.
to my armor, but I don't want to bother
I
doing
know,
it.
I know. I have a solution.
Okay.
You just add, and this is entirely up to Alex, but just add a leather plus 3 armor. It doesn't
Catalyst.
require attunements.
Right, you can have this, but bear in mind, I've written it and it's the AI formatted it for me, so it's all wrong at the moment. But this is just going to make life easier. Because then Ina can look and decide what she wants.
Yes.
Fair enough.
And I will put it in roll 20, so you can all see it.
Yeah. Fuck.
Save. There we go.
Yeah.
I will also put it in Spelljammer chat.
I'm currently reading over the dissertation on my armor.
I'm sorry.
That's
Something
alright.
went wrong. Please check your permission or reload.
Oh, hang on. It's scanning it at the moment. In roll 20.
Uh,
What?
I love this this passive defense matrix on it. Let me just read you this to everybody. Iron Vine layering, because I got the Iron Plant one. Passive defense matrix grants resistance to piercing, slashing, and force damage. Once per long rest, when struck by a critical hit, the armor twists mid-blow, causing the critical to become a normal hit instead. Quote, you don't stab bonkers, you politely request a miss.
Nice.
The flavor text is fun.
So I've fed every single little detail about your characters into the AI to create items for me. I've literally written your entire backstories, everything you are, everything you've done into it. And I've given it an entire creation matrix of what I want.
I love gaining advantage on stealth checks because I have like 7 different things that give me advantage on
I know,
stealth
you have
checks
just
right now.
permanent advantage.
Oh yeah. Permanent advantage plus, what is my stealth right now? Plus 15.
Yeah.
With reliable talent.
Yeah.
The lowest I could roll a stealth check is 25.
Yeah.
I'm almost as bad as Dimblim.
Yeah.
Almost.
Well,
Yeah.
I can technically roll under 25 because I don't have reliable talent.
So in some ways, I'm better than Dimblim.
Yes.
Although what's your modifier on stealth?
19.
19. Okay, so he is a little bit better overall, but...
And I always have
reliable.
advantage.
Alright. I basically always have advantage too, because pretty much
Yes.
like 6 things that I own give me advantage right now.
Yeah. But I have been known to roll 2 nat ones on advantage, so...
That's true. The reliable talent luckily negates that.
Yes.
That's what it's for. It's literally making him reliable at the thing that he does. Maybe not the best, but reliable.
Mm-hmm.
One of the reasons I really like rogues, if you roll into that flavor, they are built to min-max. You do things and you do them well, as Bonkers often says.
Aina, are you happy with your item or would you like a custom?
Well, actually, I don't really care. I just want to keep up with everybody else when it comes to items, since I'm not much here. But I really don't care in the end. I just don't want to be stuck being shitty in combat. So, really, just give me anything that just...
No, it's not how this works, woman.
No, but like, I
Be
really
decisive.
honestly don't care.
Right, do you want heavy, medium, or light?
Well, I
Can't
think
only use lights.
I can only use light.
In that case, you want void silk, celestial silk, inlaid star linen, or modified tech linen? Well, you're not. Yeah, only one of them actually suits you.
See, this is the thing. I have no idea.
You could literally just say, I don't know, Maker's Choice, and give it to what's her name with a bunch of gold, and say, make me something cool. Your choice.
Okay, that's what she's doing.
And then Alex has to think about it all.
Mhm.
I'm just piling credit in towards her, and I'm like, make me something
Just
amazing.
throwing credit on her.
Yeah. No, not throwing. I'm pushing.
Yeah.
Make
Oh.
me something amazing and make it
You-
stylish.
You pull up a picture of your bank account on your Argus unit, and it spins a large number.
Yes, it spins exactly 109,487 credits.
You should beam people to the ship more often. I feel like you have too much money.
Hey, I haven't gained any money either, though, so...
I mean, I have a solid 56,000 credits.
Yeah, I think you've spent more credits than I have as well.
To be fair, my new armor cost 50,000 credits.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
The problem is that I don't spend any credits.
Also, at one point in time, I'm probably the one making the items in D&D Beyond, so give the items to me so I can make them.
Thank you.
Hmm.
You're too professional at making items in D&D Beyond, you know that?
You've gotten very good at it.
Yeah. I should never have started.
You should never have taught yourself how to make
No. Well, I need to make a lot of items in yokai as well, so it's nice.
That's valid.
Give me 1 second. I'm figuring this out. There you go.
One.
Well, she just gave me complete freaking freedom, and I wasn't ready for that.
Oh, no,
I was expecting something.
I only slightly apologize for the idea.
Well, the thing is, I don't have any idea what we're capable of doing. So, like, okay,
capable of everything.
I just wanted to become tougher. Like, I wanted to be harder to hit. That was my whole goal. But yeah, no, make me something amazing.
Oh, great. So you don't want to put the effort in, you just want me to do it.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't know I had a choice in making, like, a whole fucking... No, Bella, don't take my toes.
Take her toes, Bella. Take
No.
her toes.
I didn't know I could add, like, 20 different aspects to my armor, okay? I wanted one aspect. That was as far as my thought process had went. Can't spring upon me to make, like, a whole fucking thing. I will panic.
I mean...
As you did.
Yes. So then I'd rather just shove it on you, because...
I mean... What the fuck? This is a crime to humanity.
Which one?
And only Travis is going to see this.
Oh, it's one of the spicy bunny pictures.
Yes. I DM'd you. The first picture is just white.
That's not a spicy bunny picture.
no,
You
it's
sound
not.
disappointed by that.
Only a little.
Also, why is it so expensive? And why are there so much equipment?
Oh,
Sorry.
look at the property size.
Yeah, the property
Oh, by the way, I
size
forgot to give you a
is
price. Travis, it will cost you 50,000 credits.
Okay. I was assuming somewhere in there. That is perfectly fine. I will mark that off.
I'm going to be honest.
have
Talia's
slight-
is going to cost more.
Yeah.
I now have slightly less money than Talia.
Well, she does know how much my bank account has, so she can't make it above what I have in credit, so...
I mean, she can.
You can go
my
in depth.
bank account is spinning in a hologram.
You can go in depth.
I'm not intent on going in depth. I don't intend it.
You don't intend.
I have
I'm going
one
to-
cat hair in my tongue.
I'm gonna nudge Talia while she's fretting about money and just be like, I can cover the rest if you need anything. Like, I don't spend money normally, so I've been saving for a long time.
Yeah, all his money goes to dresses for beautiful ladies. And
Yes. Don't you know it?
I'm still gonna repeat that I don't intend on going broke on this. So if the end goal is me going broke, I don't want any armor.
Is 60,000 excessive?
No, it's not. I can do 60.
Because that's how much it will cost you. It will cost you 60,000.
Okay.
Simply
Okay,
because of the void silk.
Okay, that's fine.
that's some expensive ass silk.
Yeah. Void
Well,
silk is
I-
fucking expensive.
I can do go like paying the whole thing, but I don't want to go in depth buying clothes.
Bunkers is gonna pipe up and be like, I bought a dress for Bonnie. I'm gonna cover at least a little bit of that. Can I cover 10 of that? I'll pay the 60. She can pay 50.
If you wish.
I can pay for my own clothes.
Just
No,
say
I bought
yes.
something for-
Okay, fine. Thank you.
What did we just say like 10 seconds ago about me buying dresses for pretty ladies?
Yes.
Let me do this. It's apparently a thing now.
That feels like
It's
predatory
new thing.
behavior. I'm going to be honest, it sounds slightly predatory.
No, it's sugar daddy. You don't have to be a predator to be a sugar daddy.
But it helps.
It helps. That it
It's
does.
none of that. Bonkers is just feeling generous this trip back.
Right, I went wild. This is Talia's.
Ooh. That's the skin of Schmockholm. You're wearing the skin of someone.
Herself!
Well, I was gonna say it's the skin of me.
Yeah, you're
It's-
wearing
it's-
your own skin.
It's kind of my godly name, but you know,
Yes.
just say Talia. That's fine.
The serpent that sheds time.
Ugh.
Why are we getting a panic view from a horror movie right now? Okay. We just see like Ida's hand and like the camera shaking. It's like ah.
It's the return of Bella.
No, it's just me keep knocking the table, and my
Okay.
tripod is not very stable.
So it's like, and you're like ah. So it wasn't.
Yeah, and I am balancing it on a World of Warcraft Pandaria Collector's Edition box, so it's not very stable.
Fair.
But yes.
There we go. There's your item.
And I've paid 60, so you only owe 50. I paid a little bit to buy a nice dress for Bonnie. I feel like I should help Talia a little bit as well.
Thank you so much, Bonkers. That's very nice of you.
As is going, please accept your previous order. And she will hand Bonnie a box which looks like this.
Ooh, how very nice.
Any
I like the wax
issues?
seal on it.
So do I. Any issues or requirements, please don't hesitate to return. Repeat custom is always welcome, and adaptations are accepted with glee.
Oh, and I will take this back to the ship, and I will try it on, and I am pretty sure it fits perfectly.
I am certain it will. It was tailored
Yeah.
exactly to your form and features.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for this!
Hey Bonnie, I got
Yes.
a weird question for you.
Yes.
Can I have that wax seal? It looks cool.
If I'm able to
Like once we get
it
back. Once we
off,
get back. Okay.
if
Cool.
I'm able to get it off without destroying it,
Most of the time you can. It's not guaranteed, but it's not hard. I don't know why Bonkers wants it, but he does, definitely. It's a little bit of that Fey nature coming out in him.
yes, collector. He's a collector of wax stamps.
Things. Well, sure. I don't know. I don't question it.
Well, shall we go if you two are happy with everything? We have.
Oh, yeah,
We still
good,
have one
Talia?
day, but we might as well prepare on the ship.
Yeah, we can go talk and see if there's any upgrades we need to make on the port. Or on the ship at port. You know what I mean, I think. So yeah. Are you good, Talia?
I
asked
am
at a
all good.
horrible
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, no, yeah, you asked in a very horrible
You're
time.
like-
I wanted I wanted the biggest sip, but that's fine. Yeah, no, I am ready. I'm good.
Perfect. Well, Zalara, we thank you so much for your time and your service. We'll see you sometime tomorrow.
Indeed. I look forward to it. And please enjoy your purchase. You, my lady, your outfit will take some time, perhaps 3 days, but we can arrange shipment if necessary.
That's fine.
That's good to know that they can ship it to a... You can ship it to a moving ship, right?
I can ship it to anywhere.
We can beam
Cool.
people onto the ship. I'm pretty sure we can beam armor onto the ship.
Which technically means you can online shop.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to.
The Argus shop. Argus Shopping Network. No!
Yes, you can be on the
I
shopping
like-
network.
I like to think as that Talia with like technology is like an old lady with a new smartphone.
Yeah.
Like she can barely call someone,
Bunkers, why
and
is the
she
font all
knows.
big?
Yeah, like and she knows how to take photos, and that's about it. Like going, like accessing Facebook or whatever we
Spellbook.
call it. Spellbook, yeah. Uh, She has no clue. Like she has the same password everywhere. She's the easiest to hack.
It's I was
Oh,
a
no.
god.
Yeah, I
No,
don't
2,
need
3.
this.
The password is Oxamoko.
Yeah.
That's it.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Does Bunkers know Talia's password?
Well, yeah, no, I actually think as the one I've known the longest on the ship, she would you would probably have seen like
Maggie
glancing
check
when
Well,
she's
she
on
tried
the,
to
on
input
the
her
set,
password
like-
for her when she's forgotten it to recover a password, etc.
There we go.
Yeah,
Oh, she
like-
has a post-it note hanging in
Yes,
the room.
she's that person. No, she
Yeah,
has a
really
book
is.
that says passwords on it, sitting on her desk.
But weirdly enough, that's actually one of the more secure ways to store a password.
Oddly, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it feels counterintuitive, but writing it down on a piece of paper actually surprisingly secure.
Yeah,
Mhm.
oddly.
It is.
Just don't let anyone in cybersecurity hear you say that.
Oh yeah, no, they would hate it. But actually, it was a guy in cybersecurity that taught me that.
Yeah, but he's not allowed to say it. You're not meant to say it.
No.
Online secure. It's not. But yes, you are returning to the ship. Yes?
Yeah.
Well, I am at least.
yes.
As we're walking and talking on our way back to the ship, Bonnie, I don't have a good angle on this. Take a picture of me with the new outfit.
Okay,
I want to update my profile picture, maybe, and for sure I want to send the. Well, we'll deal with that in a minute.
Okay, let's see.
Oh,
If
can I?
I'm
you-
gonna strike a pose. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna kind of bounce a little bit.
Can you
I'm gonna
what?
stand there
I
regally.
like it, I like it.
Can
Just stand
I
there
make? Can I
As
just?
reserved as I can with my foot going like this as I'm trying to stand still.
Can I just prestidigitation and make like a blowing wind so like his fur goes back like epically as Bonnie is taking a picture? His
Fine.
fur is all perfectly with the wind.
Oh yeah, you can absolutely.
Alright, send me that, send me that.
Okay, no, right, and I send you 100 pictures.
I'm gonna update my. I'm gonna spend some time later updating my profile. And then actually this is what I can get myself, and I'm holding up a picture of the red robe, and I'll take a picture of it and then send it to him. A quick message to Ambassador Ozar, or excuse me, Lord Keeper Phalix, not Ozar. Lord Keeper Phalix, being like, I just bought this, but I've heard it has a weird reputation. What are the laws about it here? Should I not be seen with this, basically, and then put it back in the bag?
He will leave you on writing for a very long time. He's the kind of person that has 12 things open at once. He's writing to you on one, and 10 seconds later he's somewhere else, but it still says writing.
He's gonna be a minute. Left's gonna take care of our stuff. It'll ping when it pops up.
Yeah, it probably will. And I will, yes.
And then we continue walking back to the ship.
Oh yes, we're walking so good.
Walking so good.
So good on walking.
So good at walking.
Oh yes. Wait, how good
I'm
at
being
walking are we? Oh, you really good at walking.
I'm really good at walking.
Oh shit.
I don't
it's-
even want to roll for walking. Can I just
It's-
walk normally?
It's one of the 3 things that I'm good at.
I am good at walking too, but I walk with power instead of finesse.
You are
I-
strutting your stuff.
I'm strutting.
I am refusing to roll for my stroll because I've been strolling for 30,000 years plus, and I have perfected it a long time ago. So I'm just strolling
you have
normally.
perfected your stroll.
Yes. Years of experience.
Oh yes, that's how we do it.
Centuries, even.
But if she was a mere mortal, she would have been walking not as good as anyone else.
I feel like 11 is the perfect roll for walking because it means
Oh,
you're
it is,
not actually looking like you're trying to.
Yeah, no, you're normal walking.
Bonkers and Bonnie are strutting. They draw attention. You were just a background NPC going about your background business.
Yes.
Oh yes.
11, perfectly average, perfectly normal walk.
Uh-huh.
I actually rolled what I intended to, so that's perfect.
Good.
Just normal stroll.
That's how we like it.
That's
Okay.
the way.
As you return to
We
the
like
ship, meeting you outside is, of course, Ambassador Oza.
Mm-hmm.
As he is your attaché. I will be coming with you this time. I assume there are quarters for me. I have been informed that as you are now hand, I should be more closely at hand should it come to these things. Is this a problem?
I don't
shouldn't
think
be.
it is.
Your presence is welcomed aboard. We will, if we don't have quarters for you already, we'll make sure they're prepared before we disembark.
Very well.
Embark?
We have made
Embark.
Yeah, embark, yes. We have made some improvements to your vessel. It requires little improvement, but we do have a few items capable of improving your life. You're right.
Ooh,
No, it's fine.
What did you say?
we were actually gonna.
You're actually going to
What?
what?
Y'all good?
Hmm.
Well, we were actually going to inquire about some potential improvements, but we needed to check with Mular in person first. So if
He
you have
was, shall we say,
upgrades,
hostile to these ideas.
yeah, I was going to say that's about the best way of putting it possible. I'm sure he
I am
was
the
not
vessel.
particularly receptive.
First of all, we have.
But that doesn't-
Sorry.
But yeah, everything needs a checkup now and then. So a second set of eyes, it couldn't hurt to check, right, Mular?
I disagree. However, my viewpoint is not salient.
Your viewpoint's just as important as anybody, if not more so. So we don't want you to do something you're uncomfortable with, but it feels pertinent to check all possible venues before we make our decisions, correct?
Potentially, there is logic in it.
Yeah, potentially. That's all I'm asking.
First of all,
Keep
we
an open
have
mind.
given you one of our experimental weapons. It is a mortar-style weapon that is capable of passing through solid matter and striking multiple things. The ectoplasmic mortal is quite enjoyable to feast upon. Feedback would be appreciated, I am sure, on this one as well. We have also given you some defensive improvements. Some arcane shielding, which should add further fortification to your hull. Along with increased engine capacity and hyperdrive modification, your cruising speed has increased and evasive systems should be more responsive. We also have equipped your vessel with 2 singular craft, should the need require such things.
Oh, the need will probably require it, if I had to guess.
I assume this is acceptable.
Velocipedes, or are they replacements for the Velocipedes?
They are
Or a little
alongside.
bit
Your
of
velocipedes are basic but functional.
Oh yeah, no, they work really nice.
Yeah.
I will embark.
I
from-
like them, Bonnie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they work perfectly as intended. It's not that.
They lack refinement.
No, it's fine. I can't even drive these things, so who am I to...
I think I'm one of the only ones crazy enough to actually like them. But beyond that, we'll take a look over the all of the new modifications that you have made, but it sounds pretty interesting. Mular can go through and test some of these, I'm sure, make further improvements and provide feedback as necessary. But we look forward to working more closely in service with you as Hands of the Emperor.
As do I. Perhaps we will see each other soon. I will
We
be
are
on the
embarking-
vessel shortly.
Tomorrow in about 24 hours, so we have a little bit of time to wrap things up, and then we'll be leaving.
Excellent. I should be ready for such time.
Sounds
It is
good. We'll
difficult
make
to
sure
live
we have a
without
room
me.
ready for you by this evening.
That would be agreeable. and he will wander off and do whatever he seems to do. No one ever questions what he does, however. He does seem to do a lot of weird things.
I don't think we're allowed to question what he does.
Perhaps not, that's true.
I very desperately wanted there for a few seconds for Bonkers to, like, hold out 10,000 credits and just say, there, go get yourself something pretty while we get your room ready.
Go get you something nice.
I wasn't... Nope. Definitely not. But it was tempting for a second.
I mean, yeah, I get that it's tempting. I would be tempted
so
too.
Funny. It's very Fae. I need to start leaning a little more into Bonkers Fae chaos.
Yeah, it's very Fae, I grant you that, actually.
It's like, here's a gift, but you're going to be confused about it for months. You will never forget this interaction.
It will never make sense to you. What?
Nope.
Why would it not make sense? You will never know why it does not make sense. What?
That's
Exactly.
the part of not making sense.
The
How
more you
does
ask,
this
the more
not make
complicated
sense
it
to-
becomes.
How does this not make sense to you?
Yes, but you return to the ship. By the way, this is the Void Talons.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Very nice.
Hang on, that's not the right ship. Yes, yeah.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, cool. I actually really, really like these. All I needed to do was see the speed. It's 100 feet in a flight or spelljamming speed in wild space, so you could spelljam alongside the Arbiter with these as a
Yes.
single man pod.
Yeah.
Or single, dual, whatever they carry.
Single.
I didn't get to that part yet.
Single pilot.
So you just gave Bonkers an attack ship that can go at the speed of wild space.
Yes. And Talia.
No, I actually have another question. If we are indeed buying all of these Void Talons, could I instead train Snuffles to be my Void Talon as Talia?
You could totally train Snuffles to be your mount, yes.
Yeah, because like
we could equip Snuffles with weaponry if you really wanted to.
Yeah, but because like I think it would be fun to use Snuffles for something. So instead of Talia operating a Void Talon, I would love for Talia to be able to operate Snuffles.
I mean, that is why there's only two of them. I never believed that Talia would use one.
No, but Talia probably is the only one who would ride Snuffles in that manner.
True.
I think Bonkers would if he had to, but definitely not willingly.
No, not willingly.
It would have to be the last effort.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is I haven't wanted to use Snuffles in like aerial combat, but if these Void Talons are becoming a thing, I would like to like at least
Well, they
start the
are a
progress
thing.
of evolving Snuffles into a combat aerial mount.
Okay.
If that's fine with you. If
I
you
just
think that
realised
sounds like a fun
none of
idea.
your tokens are on this map, are they?
Nope.
Nope.
Where are all your fucking tokens? What have I done with you all?
You have abandoned us in space.
You've left us in the wait, where were we before the Oasis?
We should be in the Oasis, please.
No, it's fine. I'm just looking at the wrong Arbiter map. Because I have like 4 iterations of it now.
True.
Yeah, because I was just thinking back when where we lost like a group of tokens. Because we had the group token in Nocturnus, I believe.
Yes, we do.
Ah! I see us!
I can see clearly now. They're gone.
Snuffles, Teddy. I never know where to put Moolah.
Wherever he wants to be.
I'll put him in his observatory. Because I don't know where else to put him. Yes, you return to the ship to find more than they've stated has been upgraded. The ship has had an entire visual overhaul, and there seem to be places that didn't exist beforehand. And lots of new technology which wasn't present previously.
Is it me or does the ship seem bigger?
It seems very different. I don't know if bigger is the right word.
I mean, I have added an extra floor.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do you
No,
mean?
I've added an extra.
Floor?
I've added an extra 3 floors actually. I think.
To be fair, I have not walked inside the ship yet.
No, this is true.
I believe we can see it from the outside if there's been added a floor.
That's below, so not really. No.
At least
You
my
have to think that
at
Bonnie is
least-
constantly looking at her new box of equipment.
Yeah.
At least my
nothing else
comment
matters.
is-
How we're walking.
At least my
It's like
comment
3
is
times the
justified.
size.
Yeah,
Three
like at
times-
least
I
my
mean, yeah.
comment is justified. Why does it seem bigger?
Bonnie, it's significantly bigger.
Okay,
There's definitely some upgrades. If you want the
fine,
details,
if you
talk
say
to.
so.
Okay, fine. Talk to
Talia,
Moolah or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Moolah knows them all intimately.
I
Well,
smell
this is cool.
trees.
There is a pink sakura blossom growing on deck.
I
How
haven't smelled
wonderful!
plant life like this in years. Oh, it smells so
a-
good.
It's a really nice breeze. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna agree with you, Bonkers. God, I hate you guys have almost the same. So many times.
To be honest, I'm
almost the
surprised
same.
beforehand it hasn't happened.
Bonkers and Bonnie. Ah!
Very different names to
Yeah,
very
it's a
different creatures.
It starts
Yeah,
with the same like movement.
3 letters.
Like, ball.
Tell you, if it would help,
Yeah.
you can start calling me Chamomile. Cammy.
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 Oh, well, you
I normally
know
don't like
what?
people to call me that, but I think I've known you guys long enough. I'd be comfortable with that.
I might take you up on she might take you up on it. I can't promise anything.
The rest of
As
the
in
crew
me
is
and
also
Talia.
present, so.
Absolutely fair.
But yes, no, Bonkers. Can
Tyranor, look,
I-
we got a tree!
I do agree with
I
you.
like the tree.
Oh, I'm so
No,
excited.
Aina is Diranor. She has
yes.
to do the voice.
Direnor's hugging the tree.
I can make some lovely Sakura souffle with this. And he hugs the tree.
Bonkers runs and also hugs the tree, like, next to...
Sakura souffle now needs to be a thing, by the way.
I thought you can make mochi. Get Sakura mochi.
You can make tea.
Well, Dirinor specifically is making souffles.
Sakura souffle.
Yes.
Alright.
I've said it now. I can't take it back.
No, you can't. Okay,
I
it's a
haven't
choice.
felt grass and plants like this. We've only got the desert planets and Nocturnus, which is a different biome entirely
It's
from
it's
anything.
kind of deserty as well.
It's
ish.
kind of deserty in
Somewhere
its
between-
different way.
Desert
It's
and
deserty in a more deaf.
in a more
way?
metal way, because
Yeah,
you
it's
remember
metal
the
death.
ocean of liquid metal, right? Yeah. No,
What?
you weren't. Yeah.
What liquid metal?
You weren't there for that. That's right. The whole ocean is liquid metal. That's one of the reasons the planet's so unique in its biome, shall we say. Anyway, point
Yeah.
being, I miss trees. This feels so nice.
Yeah, it's liquid
It's been a
mercury,
while.
basically.
Dirinor starts plucking some flowers, and after he's plucked like a fair few, I'm gonna go start making dinner. And he
I'm gonna
fucks off
put
to the
some
kitchen.
tags.
And he's gonna make Sakura souffles for dinner.
Because that's a whole meal to him, is it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm making Sakura souffles paired with a nice lavender matcha because lavender and Sakura goes really well, according to Derino.
According to Zero, who knows nothing about any of these things.
Hey, he's a professional.
No, he's been
a
doing
professional
cookery
vegan.
courses online. It's fine.
Yes, he now has this like an Eastern inspiration
Okay.
to his vegan food. I think it's Eastern we call it in Norway.
It's a WoW inspiration.
I don't fucking know.
Well, basically what I'm saying is he has gotten like an Asian twang to his cookery now, but Asian doesn't exist.
It's still
in
too
D&D,
much
so-
mushroom. It does. WoW exists. And
so
Asian
WoW,
does
he-
exist.
Okay, so he's gotten a WoW inspiration to his cookery
WoW.
now.
Sorry.
It's
So
got
he's
Wasn't that the fucking eagle one of you had? It just kept going, wah! That was Lars!
That was me. I am the eagle. I am the eagle. You shall never
Wasn't
know
that
peace.
during a chaos game?
That was during chaos with me and Marcus.
Yeah, just
Wait.
sing me an eagle.
Why can I move her? I don't think I have her.
That's Malkin.
Yeah, I don't have Malkin rights, do I?
Yes, you
Yes.
do. Malkin is yours.
Wait,
It's yours.
Since when?
Malkin's
Since
always been
Audun
yours.
quit.
Oh.
It was Audun's, but since Audun quit, it's yours.
Oh shit! I thought Malkin was Travis.
Nah.
Oh.
I've never been Malkin.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. I am. Okay. I'm Malkin now.
You are
Fine, okay.
Malkin.
And I am me.
Look at me, I am Malkin now.
I am a Malkin.
I am
Yes,
Malkin.
okay.
Yes. I'm guessing Bonnie is going to go and change very quickly into her outfit.
Oh yeah. I'm running through the maze now.
I'm realising you have no idea where you're going.
And I'm looking for a door that says Bonnie.
You're a minotaur running through a what?
A maze, yes.
A maze, yes. A labyrinth.
There's the
if
word.
You may. If you may.
Well,
I
if
think
it's
that's
any
racist.
consolation, if
Spaces,
it's any
sorry.
consolation, I assume that the broadest part of the floors are right below deck because
Yes.
of the shape of the ship.
Yes, it goes
The
down. So,
skinniest part are on the
this is floor 1, this is floor 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the ones like the World Cracker that are slightly lower. However, the World Cracker is above the armory. Oh no, the World Crapper. The World Cracker, it goes World Cracker, Crow's Nest, Airlock. Up.
That feels like a bonkers prank to play.
The World Crapper. Fill it full
So
of
we
feces.
probably.
It
So I
was funny.
assume we are just below deck then.
Yes.
Our bedrooms and shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
What? Talia's is fucking massive.
Yeah. No, she will obviously have the biggest room.
Well, she did share. Did you share it at one point? So
She did share it with Akatsuki, which is why I have the biggest bedroom in the other
And
place
I'm
as well.
sharing with Miss July.
yeah,
So
Bonkers is sharing with him himself and his sadness, and his coffee.
Market. I mean,
You will notice that
more or
Bonkers
less
actually has a
everyone
coffee
is-
machine.
no.
Bonkers legitimately has a coffee machine in his quarters.
Oh yeah, no, I got the full works here.
Talia's is very
I guess I need
witchy
to-
and snaky.
I'm gonna
Lots of
spend some
pentagrams.
time in the tree for a few minutes and then go down to my
Love.
quarters to settle back in.
Okay.
Okay.
Bonkers just- Bonnie
Travis.
just runs into it. Yep.
Yes.
Try to add Bonkers a verdant sync jacket and see if it works.
Ooh.
That's what he's been doing.
I'm
It's so damn
amazed.
complicated.
It's
There's a
not
lot.
that complicated when it comes to making it. It's complicated to remembering how it works.
Yeah.
Because I can't put actions and stuff into items.
I have to remember that there's like 14 different things I can do on short and long rests with it.
Yes, that's
a
entirely
lot.
up to you. But
It's all things that I like, and they're all very distinct and fit in the flavor. There's nothing like, where'd that one come from? They're all
no,
they all
and
work
it's
well.
spaced out, nice, and it should be easy to read through the item.
I found the
Bunkers,
kitchen.
distinct
That's where Dirinor is. Good.
Yes, of
You
course
found
I
the
found
kitchen.
Okay. It
It
is
isn't.
equipped currently.
Attune.
It does require attunement.
I assume it does. It's a
Yeah.
frickin' overpowered item.
It has to require attunement. I'm sorry. All of these
No, that's
customs
fine.
require attunement.
I just needed to know.
Yes.
In that
There's no
case,
way
it's
to how you're
so-
getting that without an attunement slot. I'm telling you that now.
Nah, that's-
No, that's a lot.
I think what I need to do then is I need to.
Unattune to something.
Man, yeah, I need to unattune to something. I'm gonna try unattuning to the Shadow Step boots, and we will see how I like that play style. Because I like the
Don't
Shadow
panic.
Step boots, but they're
Don't
not
panic.
as important. I feel.
Malkin is not
Um,
in Talia's quarters. Don't panic.
Why wouldn't she be?
I mean, they're both snake people.
Yeah, like
Oh,
why
wow,
wouldn't
that's racist.
Malkin? Why wouldn't Malkin go to Talia for nighttime visits? Like I assume she and Talia go along pretty well.
Scheming about how to backstab
I was waiting
Bonnie
for it. I
Witch.
really was.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
was
they're
really
just
waiting for
friends.
that.
They're just really good friends.
Sure.
Wink.
Wink,
Wink.
wink, wonk.
Girls' Night.
Yes, Talia requires girls' night. She's become adept to that now. She's she's been spoiled.
I feel like Erin will stand outside of Bonker's room playing his instruments, trying to
Why?
soothe his captain.
God.
Oh, there's Heswis. Yeah,
Not
Heswis
knowing
is-
that Bonkers is not in his room at the moment.
All the bonkers could potentially here would be.
Heswis is off to her office in the Crow's Nest, where she has strewn about a bunch of papers and maps and like ship sextants and shit like that, and she's just doing research
Yeah.
as normal.
So she looks like a serial killer.
So if we go this path, Mullah, we might actually save us 4 whole days if we go through this wormhole,
This
according to my
wormhole is
calculations.
potentially unstable and has destroyed
Yes, but
approximately
it's-
22
I-
vessels.
I
I
believe
heard it's
calculating my
wormhole.
odds, it should be safe because the odds are in our favor.
Odds are not logic, therefore should not be calculated.
Yes, odds are very logic. You should calculate odds into your logic, Mullah.
Odds
This
are
is
open for
probably a
calculation, yeah.
normal.
Yeah,
This is probably
constantly...
just a normal yeah. Normal conversation Mueller and Heswis is having.
Yeah. Reasonably true, actually, probably.
Yeah. Because that's all Heswis is doing. She's calculating astronomy shit. Like, of course she will suggest a wormhole travel. I
Yes.
now imagine Bonnie with that sign behind Lars just standing singing jazz in front of everyone before
Oh
dinner.
yeah, this sign is in my room.
And she's
In
practicing
bright
her
neon.
jazz.
Yes, it is in bright neon. It is
Bonkers'
actually
room
the
just smells
first
like
thing-
coffee.
Yes.
Nothing
yeah,
else.
In Bonnie's room, just whiskey and jazz and very 1920 inspired.
Oh, it smells like
It's a
jazz.
speakeasy!
Like, I'm picturing
It has a very
1920s New Orleans over
smoky
here.
feel to it.
Oh, Jesus.
Bonkers probably just smells like a garage. It smells like
Yeah.
coffee and a little bit of like oil and metal and leather.
Bonkers.
And a strange
room
scent
and
of
the
berries that no one
workshop
quite
smells.
understands.
Oh yeah, no.
Talia is very pleasantly smelling room, but it does have an annoying
No,
tinge of
I'm
iron.
thinking yours is very heavily in incense.
Yeah, but everywhere in her room, there's like a tinge of iron smell.
I've been to pet stores before. I know what a snake cage smells like.
It smells like venom.
Hey, I'm very clean,
No,
okay?
it just smells like dusty. Like it has a very specific like dust and dry smell.
Seems appropriate
it's-
considering how old Talia is.
So she's masking her smell with incense, but it's like very irony, dusty irony smell.
Her incense is
That's
just
the
human
irony.
blood. That's her incense
Yeah.
brand, human blood.
Yeah,
It's one
I
called
was
Dragon's Blood already.
I know there is
was
a habit, it's quite
merely
nice.
aiming. I was just merely aiming towards blood in general.
Yes, I know. You're
But-
alluding
But,
to blood.
iron.
Blood and patchouli. Is probably what Talia's room smells like, to be honest.
And lavender soap.
But,
You can say she's
but
an old
it's
lady.
No,
but
rose
it shouldn't
soap.
Be, but
It's
it's
worse.
not an unpleasant.
Rose.
It's not an
Like rose water.
Lavender's the old people thing over here.
Oh, rose is
It's not an unpleasant smell being there. It's like it's just when you're
It's your
there,
grandma.
you're like you're getting occasional whiff of
Grandma.
yeah.
Yeah, right. Of old people.
Grandma and iron. Yeah, old
Pleasant,
people.
but just a little dated.
Yes.
It's too flowery.
No one understands why. The rest of the crew are down wherever they are on deck.
The rest of the crew does
Wherever,
what the crew
wherever
does.
you've decided they are at this point, or wherever I've randomly put them.
Yes.
At some point during our first 3 hours of being on the ship, Direnor will
Yeah,
call
trying
for
to figure out
dinner
where the
and
fuck
serve-
everyone is.
and serve Sakura souffle for dinner, paired with a nice lavender matcha.
I'm gonna be honest, that doesn't sound good.
No,
Yes.
not in particular.
No, it is
Sounds
very
alright.
good. It smells very flowery, but it is very good.
Yeah,
At least Direnor thinks it's good.
Oh
Good
yeah,
for
and we totally
Direnor.
trust Direnor, don't we? Direnor's
The
opinion
lavender-
is totally good.
You will taste that the lavender matcha is a bit bitter and off, but the Sakura souffle will be surprisingly tasty, but maybe not for dinner. Is what I'm aiming for.
A bit bitter and off, just like Talia.
The Sakura souffle is more kind of like a flowery dessert more than it is a dinner, but he's serving it for dinner. So it's tasty, but it's served inappropriately.
While you're all fiddling about, Ambassador Ozar will make his way on board ship to the dining room and briefing room, because it seems the appropriate place for him to be. Unless you just want him basically randomly wandering about, walking past Bonnie's room and hearing terrible things along with the swishing of fabric. Talia, just patchouli and old people. And whatever the rest of them are doing. Someone arguing with Moolah. Can't see past the door, don't know who they are.
I will come out and offer him a cup of coffee.
Where are you?
I
That's
was
the
in the tree,
tree.
but at this point I would have wandered down into my room and probably been in my room when he got here.
Oh, okay. He's in the dining room. He doesn't have to go past you to get to the dining room.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, these are
That's-
doors down. These are trapdoors.
Okay. I was curious.
Also,
You
if
okay,
we
Aina?
stand close to each other, Aina, thing will
Someone's
passively
not-
die.
Huh?
Once we get our armor, and if we stay close together, enemies within 10 feet of us will die.
Slowly.
That feels good for melee characters.
Well, that's fun.
It
Does
will
that
take some
include-
time, but they
does-
will die.
They die eventually.
The-
If we paralyze them, eventually they'll just die a hideous, painful, long death.
I
Uh-huh.
hope it's specifically enemies.
Yeah, it says enemies in
Okay.
specifically. It does
So
that
you
on
and
mine
you,
as
you
well.
and I can actually be within 10 feet of each other.
Yes, you have Aura of the Poisoned Soul. It's take 5 poison plus 5 psychic damage at the start of their turn, no save. And then they have disadvantage on concentration, and their healing is half. Because you're poisoning the soul by standing close to them.
Yep. Ouch.
Mine does radiant and fire, so it's a yin and yang thing here.
Ah,
just-
that's fun.
I just do the old-fashioned of shooting hard.
The prompt on your armor did give me a question of, do you want to create a rifle to match this?
Oh,
On
I was
my
like,
armor?
oh, yes. I was like, ooh, maybe.
I'm pretty happy with my rifle as it is currently, but I wouldn't mind tweaking it a little bit.
I know
figured
you
that
want
we
less of
will-
the
I want to concentrate the
less
explosives
collateral
mostly.
damage.
Yes, not that it was a ton, but it was enough to cause problems for my crewmates, so I'm happy to look into honing that down. But that'll be a problem to talk with our resident, Hero Blade. There we go. I can't remember it because Lars says it wrong every single time on purpose.
Yes, I do, because he stole his name.
Hirobei Hakun.
Did I steal his name?
I mean,
You sold like
I
4
don't-
of his names.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'll
So
give
he
them
has a
back.
different name each time.
I would have kept them for like a couple of days and then given them back once the prank wore off.
Wait, I just
mean,
realized
he
his
doesn't
name
know
is not
that.
Hero Blade.
No.
No.
It's Hero Bald.
Hero
I think that's a typo.
Hero Ball Haken. Haken and
Hero Bald.
Hyroblade. It's Hyroblade. Oh god. I'm so sorry.
Every name was wrong.
It's right now,
Which is why-
okay?
But yeah, that'll be a question to deal with for Hyroblade. I'll work with him trying to fine-tune my rifle on the way out of town. Because I don't feel like putting in multiple orders at once.
I
And
mean,
I'm
it's
not
quite
sure
draining on the wallet.
Yeah, I'm not sure even how skilled the people are here with their craft. Guns seem like they are largely outside of their speciality, so I'm figuring we can probably take care of it in-house first. So on the trip out, that's what I'm going to do with my travel time, is talk to Hero Blade about that.
Okay.
yeah. Lovely
Yes.
cake.
Yes, but it's not fitting for dinner, so everyone will like it, most likely. But you get a feeling of not being saturated because you feel like you're missing.
Saturated.
Saturated.
Yeah,
Sorry.
No,
yeah,
no,
you're
dear.
saturated.
You're all not dry. You're all too dry.
You're all
Saturated.
very dry now.
No, but you feel like you've just gone straight to dessert.
I mean, you have.
Satiated or satisfied would work there.
Which one? Thank you. Not saturated. We'll saturate the crew.
And
What are we?
saturated, everything at once. It's the specialty of the Sakura souffle. You
It
get
saturates you.
You get every
You get every Thatcher for this.
Yeah,
you also
every
get
Sakura
saturated.
product.
Jesus.
And satisfied.
Right. At this point, it seems prudent to remind you what you will be doing next, or where you'll be going next, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Because you haven't actually made a explicit choice yet.
I wanted to see the tree people.
Yeah,
The
you did.
dwarves, if I remember correctly, sounded very urgent.
Yes.
So, I think we need to do both, but,
Now, you know, we should... Which one of them sounded most urgent? I think they all sounded urgent, but one of them must have sounded a little more desperate than the others.
These also include the classified dossiers from the Imperial
Jesus
Archives.
Christ, is trying to make an item here.
I'm sorry! You guys wanted lore. You're getting lore, okay? Don't complain when I give you what you want. Just like my husband. Always complaining when he gets what he wants.
You need to suck it better.
No, I don't.
I'm sorry. I just had to.
You need to apologise to Marcus.
Oh.
But yeah, that gives you more information based on what they actually are, because some of them are, I understand, slightly vague. So
Yeah.
I don't remember what we agreed upon, but from what I'm skim reading,
Lars
I
wanted
think
to go
number
to the
two-
roots that cry.
Yes. They sounded very sad.
The Roots That Cry. I don't remember that one.
I just got a message. I take offence to that one. You'll be punished for that one.
Nice. Rude. There is no offense to be taken, only offense to have, I think. Alright.
Roots That Cry. I don't remember getting the one about the Roots That Cry.
It was
So
the
I'll remember
first
that
one, I think.
Yeah,
Was it?
No,
it
it's
was
okay.
as plea 1. Yeah,
Yes, plea
where it
one.
says
Wait,
file
it's-
designation, it says what plea is.
Wait,
Oh,
isn't
I haven't noted differently. I have noted as the Edgewood Beacon.
I got a message. Your husband is always watching and listening.
I thought it was the other way around. I thought the Roots That Cry was number 3.
Mm.
Um,
Number 3 I have as a plea from Eris Call. Is number 3. 1 is the Roots That Cry, and then 2 would be the Edge That Remembers.
well,
Which felt
I
to me like
have-
that was the more urgent of the 3, but
Yeah,
I don't mind.
I
I will-
am entirely up to whatever you guys want to.
Well, I feel like plea number 2 seems more pressing. But that's my opinion. I don't know. What do you guys think? Not calling it number 2, of course, but
This is the DM saying, please fucking pick one so I can plan next session.
Right?
I mean, it's planned, I just haven't uploaded any of them yet.
I mean, I don't really think. I'm honestly kind of stuck on my new armor. Doesn't it look good?
To use the same phrasing
Okay.
twice, it looks radiant.
Thank you.
That's
That's,
good.
all I
That is-
wanted to
that's good.
hear.
No,
Okay, you know what? Let's
No, he looks
look
he
at-
looks radiant.
radiant.
oh no.
I look radiant. Let's
I just do not like the part of being a vault being pierced. And
that
forging
sounded
something.
oddly sexual.
Yeah, you sounded
but it-
oddly violated by that one.
Bonnie,
I love
not
it.
everything.
Sounds sexual to
Bonnie,
you.
not everything needs to be sexual.
Yes, it does.
No.
Dad,
Besides,
you know, I
they're
can
trying-
respect that. A woman that knows what she wants. I respect
Uh-huh.
Dresses.
Besides, according to the plea, they're trying to forge something, and if the Voldoni is forging something, maybe we should stop that forging. That's
I mean, shouldn't we... Can't we just death beam, find their planet and death beam their planets? Wouldn't that fix things?
I mean, that's technically a way to solve the immediate problem, but I think opens up a lot of other problems.
And who's
there's a
gonna
reason
fuck
that-
with the people that death beam the planets?
Everyone, and you can't death beam everyone.
When did Bonnie become the Empire?
Hey,
This is what you call
This-
diplomatic suicide.
Yeah.
Bonnie,
Bonnie
is
just
it
screams,
your
"Exterminatus!" What?
Is it your time of the month?
Oh,
is
God.
this why all of the hostility?
No, I think it was something in some silver bottle.
When was the
That's-
last time you had alcohol?
I
To be
mean,
sober.
and you can see she's holding a tiny Harold.
I love the way you say
Always.
that now.
Is it a period? Is it a lack of alcohol? What is wrong with you?
It is.
Is Miss July holding off?
gnawing, It is the gnawing, impending doom of becoming a lycanthrope.
It's getting to her.
It's getting to me.
Wait, didn't you save that?
No, only one of them.
Oh
We have a
shit!
date here. You should go see a cleric while we are waiting for our orders.
He is a cleric.
cleric.
A different cleric.
A
You
better
know what
cleric.
I mean. Can't you guys like do stuff about curses and weird diseases and things?
I mean,
Is this
I
the don't you guys all
prayed-
know each other? Is that what you're
I
saying?
prayed to Ra. He beamed one of them out of me, and
Yeah,
now
I
I
was there.
still have one.
Well,
So
I
So
have.
I
else
interpret
about
this
it.
as this is the will of my patron god that I turn into some
Oh.
kind of hideous creature.
God, you're a vengeful
Or that you're
zealot lycanthrope.
Or maybe he was telling you that you need to solve your own problems sometimes.
Ooh, you know what? Let's see.
I don't follow your same religion, but I don't feel like he wants you to turn into a werewolf and kill all of us.
I mean,
don't- that
you
doesn't feel right. He's a
underestimate
smart guy.
how vengeful.
Yeah, but we're working for him
in my
now,
page.
a lot directly. We are all serving him directly now. I don't think he would have you murder all of us to prove some kind of weird.
I
point.
mean,
I
probably
think he's just
not
telling you to
all
solve
of
your own
you.
Yeah, that's true. We would push you out the airlock before that happened. But like two of us, definitely. Like
I
two
would
of us.
help.
I mean, what?
Yep.
Stop. You're not a part of this discussion.
I am
Mular is a part of every discussion.
Yeah. This is me versus Bonkers, and I'm pretty sure I'm stronger than him.
You
There
know,
is
if
always
it's the-
a bigger fish.
if it's the solution for your problem, you know, you could just offer me a soul and or a body, and I'll fix the problem for you.
Jesus Christ, Tiny, you went straight to Bog Witch.
I...
From High
Yeah.
Goddess to give me a soul or something and I can fix it. Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's see,
Barbatalia.
Bonkers, are you willing? Are you a willing
Actually-
participant?
No, but
Oh.
I have an idea actually.
Okay.
bite me, bitch.
And I'm gonna fiddle around in my bag for a minute and then pull out this little black orb about the size of a large marble, and say, Talia, weird idea.
Oh god.
This thing
Okay.
can absorb like spells and magic and stuff, but I'm not very good at using it. Technically, I could. It just I'm gonna be real. I forget all the time. Could you use it to
Yeah.
absorb a curse?
Well, I could definitely attempt to.
And I will hold it out to Talia.
Is it pre-cursed?
This is
Not
not
ours.
pre-curse.
But you're not as far as I know. But
Okay,
you are asking
I-
a rabbit that knows a Harangon that knows very little about magic.
I am
So it might
actually.
be, but like I don't think it is. It hasn't
am
done anything
actually-
to me yet.
I can help you with this, and I want to check this item. I can check for curses, or
I
for
can't even
things
recall
like
what item
curses.
he's given you.
Well,
I have an
I
item
don't
called
need,
a void orb. I don't
Oh,
remember where I
yeah.
got it. I've had it for a long time.
and
think
I am
gave it to you.
specific.
A
And I
dark
am
orb that
specific-
absorbs. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, and I'm specifically forbidden lowering it.
It reads, a dark orb that absorbs spells targeted at the wearer. Once per day, the user can release the stored energy in a devastating wave of necrotic magic. I feel like this thing absorbs magic, so I'm giving it to the spellcaster that knows how to do stuff like that might be able to use it for something. Literally, that's my whole point here, is that
Oh, I thought you were going to try and use it to save body.
No, that's what it was. Is that maybe she can use it. I don't know magic. She does. So maybe the Blood Lady can use it to absorb the curse from the Cow Lady that might be a Wolf Lady. I love D&D.
And I'm checking if it have any small print.
Does it have any small print?
There we go. I put it up in the VTT. Small print.
Ooh.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's very, very simple. As far as I know, there's no curses, but that's as far as I/Bunkers knows. Nothing has affected him thus far.
Yeah, I wanna check this thing for small print, aka curses, undead or eldritch materials. Apparently, I don't. Just to be on the safe side. I don't know what to roll though. Would it be wait, what did I say? Intelligence?
Right. I know. Question.
Huh?
Would you call
Yes.
yourself a mad scholar or a desperate warlock?
Well, she's a sorcerer.
Would you call yourself either of those things or not?
Well, considering what she has as a sorcerer, I will say mad. Mad.
So
what did you say? Mad.
Warlock.
Warlock?
No, not mad warlock. What was the first one?
Mad Scholar?
Mad scholar or a desperate warlock?
Yeah, mad scholar. Yeah, mad scholar.
Then you learn thusly. It is not a stone, it is a prison. The orb is a seed, but you are the soil. The umbral core was once the heart of a necromantic godling, Velrune the Pale Dreamer, shattered by the celestial concord in the third war of essence. Though his body was consumed by radiant fire, his soul never passed on, instead sinking into the orb like ink into water. Each time it absorbs magic, he stirs. Each time it releases power, a place of you is burning away.
Wonderful.
So Bonkers has
So
been
what I
carrying a
heard you
profane
say-
artifact the entire time.
So what I heard you say was that there's a soul in there you can use for your weird blood magic or whatever.
I think I can find a use for it, yes. And I don't mean to be rude towards you, Bonkers, but I think this thing is safer with me than you.
You're not being rude. You're probably 100% correct.
So, if you don't mind, I
It's
will...
been in my
unshi-
pocket for like 6 months.
Yes,
I
if
keep
it's just
forgetting that it's
pocket...
there.
Yeah, no, if it's pocket dust, I'll just gently... and she will, like, start... Like, I'll just gently take
No,
it.
it's yours. Take it. Take it.
Yeah, okay, so she's...
She's trying to really gently, Bonkers like, here, have it, it's fine.
Yeah.
and she's gently taking it, and...
Look, it
She's
survived
for
6 months in my pocket with all the stupid stuff that I've done. It's not going to break with me handing it to you. You don't have to treat it like it's a flower. Here, take it.
if only you knew. Thank you.
It does have
I
an
know it.
item description if you'd like its full item
Yeah,
description.
I was going to say, you need to send me whatever you said, because,
And I will
I-
remove it from my inventory.
and I will add it.
Also, I know you can add the skin
I
of Oxymotor.
have-
Yeah,
Already done it.
Yeah, I
Nice.
saw that pop up.
Lars, you get inspiration because you've done nothing but create items all fucking sessions, so you
actually
definitely
deserved.
deserve it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's deserved.
Oh yeah, no, I used my last inspiration to hit Bonkers. I forgot to say
That's
that last time.
True.
Yeah, I know you did.
It was a well-deserved hit.
There we go, I know.
Top one. It was understandable.
Yes.
This is what the item
Oh,
actually
they
is.
was shaken. Whenever I see the word Forsaken, I go straight into World of Warcraft.
Yeah. I love the fact that I do enjoy the fact though that Bonkers has literally just been carrying this. He's been carrying the soul of a dead god. Just as like a
This is
pocket
very
trinket. Every now and then he plays marbles with it.
This is incredibly fitting. He's just like, I don't know, it's a ball.
It's a black ball.
And I just accidentally gave Talia exactly what she asked for, which was a soul. Only I gave her a really good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she's complaining though.
It's the equivalency of a black soul gem.
Yeah.
Just don't
Cool.
give it.
I don't remember where I got it.
I do.
Genuinely.
I do, but I'm not telling you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because
trying to think
bonkers can't
back.
remember things, so it's very bonkers to not remember where he got it from.
Look,
I need.
playing
Okay.
Bunkers is like the one time I get to just be me, and it's so nice feeling.
Just because I am not going to be here for next Spelljammer, I will spend all of traveling reattuning to 3 different items. So I'm just saying it out loud.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's
Write
all
them-
I'm going to do.
Is that
Write
it?
them in the chat too, so there's a permanent record.
Yes.
Talia's just going to be in her room fiddling with her trinkets.
Yeah.
Well, how long
then-
does it take to attune to shit versus how long we spend actually traveling?
1 hour.
True.
It takes
per thing.
generally a day to attune to something.
Yeah, a long rest.
Long
hour.
rest.
So it
Short
will take
rest.
me 3 days.
That was a short rest.
No, long.
Yeah, attunement's long.
It depends if you are an artificer. I think some artificers can attune fast.
Yes, some artificers can attune on short.
I swear it was 1 hour.
Also depends on the item.
I know some items are different, for sure, but the default I thought was 1 hour.
Also, it depends entirely
But
on
it's-
what the DM wants it
Yeah,
to
I know,
be.
it's ultimately up to the DM. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not misremembering, like, the basics.
I'm pretty sure it's a long rest.
Or
I'm
is that just because...
almost willing to bet money on it. Almost.
Attuning to an item requires a creature to spend a short rest focused on only that item while being in physical contact with it.
A
A
short
quote
rest.
from D&D Beyond. Yep.
It is short.
That's the 2014 rules. I don't know if it's been updated or not. I'll post it in the chat if anybody wants to see.
Is there anyone that wants to add anything else before we end the session?
Over the next trip, I'll be working with Hero Blade Harkoon to fine-tune my weapon. We'll figure out the details later. I want to not blow up Bonnie's summoned demonic or holy cows.
Yes, stop friendly firing my cows.
For next session, though, Lars won't be here for next session of Spelljammer.
No,
Just
I
gonna be
will
me.
not. Yes.
I might do a
Yeah,
chaos.
that's
I might do a chaos with you and Marcus.
We could do that, or we could literally. Actually, you know what? Next Spelljammer, I won't be here either.
Oh.
So there's just no Spelljammer.
Well, that's the day before
Like
you
the
go. 2 days before you go to Japan.
That'll be 2 days before I go to Japan. I technically could be here, but it wouldn't be.
Yeah,
it
no.
wouldn't hurt to just.
So there is no D&D game that weekend.
No.
That'll be fine.
Okay.
Hey, that means I don't miss any Spelljammer sessions.
Yeah, you're doing
rather than
quite.
try
You're
to
doing
wiggle
quite
those
late at that
around.
at the moment, aren't you?
Unfortunately.
Okay, good. So,
Is next Sunday going as normal?
no.
There is no game next Sunday.
Ah, okay.
So we
no
have a
game-
2-week break.
Yeah,
Oh
so we
my.
have. It will be over 2 weeks, won't it?
I make a because I'm going to be in Japan for a while.
Yeah, but officially a
Um,
2-week break. But Lars is back on the 22nd. So
Can I make a request
Yep.
then in the next 2 weeks that we spend a little bit of time doing the in-game RP stuff, just a little bit of light chat so we can keep the
So the
engaged.
the
Yep.
Spelljammer RP and
Yeah.
such. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
oh, I also
really
forgot.
stopped using those. But
I
yes.
have a answer from Lawkeeper Felix somewhere for you.
Okay, cool.
Also, I want to know if the AC on your new item works, Travis.
I think it does. I was looking through my other items to try to find something. Because didn't we get a blessing from the Anunnaki that gave us
A
extra
celestial
something?
blessing. I don't
But I
think
think
that
that was
gives
one-time
yeah.
use, wasn't it?
No, the blessing of the celestial is a permanent thing because it's a title, and it gives +1 to AC and throws.
But it gave us a one-time charge. Either way, the way you built the item, I believe it should be fine because my AC. Unfortunately, my AC remains unchanged. It's still 17 because the armor was 14 plus Dex, but capped at +3. I have +5 to my Dex, so
Yes.
it still remains as a 17. But I like the extra features of it, etc. So it still has some nice. I still like it.
It
wasn't
should
an AC boost, it
add
had everything else.
the stat points you get. It should add those.
Those added. It added con and
Yes.
intelligence. It upped my saves by a point on intelligence and wisdom.
Nice.
And then the rest of the abilities, I think, are things that I'm gonna have to calculate
Yeah.
myself. Because it's like, on a short rest, you can dig roots into the ground and restore one. Also, that one's kind of funny because I get to restore a expended rogue feature on a short rest, but I don't have any because the way rogues are built, they pretty much don't have any expended features. You can go as long as you have hit points.
Yeah. There we go. That's
So
his
it would
answer.
potentially restore Lucky or a Rabbit Hop, though. So I don't know if those would fall under the classification.
They would. There's Lawkeeper Felix's answer for you.
Let's see here. Impromptu review. Yes, that sounds about right.
By the way, if we are doing RP as well, if you want a specific NPC to reply to you, tell me if you want it as an instant reply or you want it as a comms message, and I will just private message you the comms message. And if you can at me, so I know I've got to answer, and then put the NPC's name after it, so I know which one I am.
Yes. That seems perfectly viable.
Because I am everyone.
Does this mean that the next Sunday game we're having is on Sunday the 22nd?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
I'm not supposed to be here, but I will actively try and make it home in time.
Why are you not supposed to be here?
Because there's a wedding the 20th.